Hello, we are now going to do SQL update queries. First of all, we have a table called wizard. As you can see, those are the fields or columns. Wizard ID being the primary key, last name, first name, age, house, and marks. To recap, a primary key is a column or field like all the other fields, but that particular field is the primary key. It's called that because each item in that column or field is different or unique. So we have our wizard ID, and here's our insert into statement, which is going to add 18 rows into the wizard table in order of wizard ID, last name, first name, age, house, and marks. As you can see from the first row, Harry Potter is 11, his house is Gryffindor, and marks they are 55. Right, so sometimes we need to update records, in other words, change details. We want to change a person's age, or we want to change their marks. And let's say we want to change Snape's house from Slytherin to Gryffindor. And you do this in a simple step over here, update. Now I know there's a select statement here just to display first name and last name in the house from the wizard where the wizard ID is 17. That's displaying before we make the changes, and then we display again using our select statement over here. The update statement is only going to make the hard drive changes. It doesn't display. So we need to have a select statement to display the changes that we made. And to see the difference, we display the changes. We display the items, first name, last name, and house for wizard ID 17. That select statement is going to show first name and last name and house for the wizard ID 17, which is Snape, before we've changed his house to Gryffindor. So in the update over here, update SQL statement, we're actually changing the house from to Gryffindor. And then we have a select statement over here, which is after the update, which is going to display first name, last name, and house from the wizard table. It's going to display the new house. When we run this, you'll see the difference. First of all, let's look at our update wizard. Update, table name, set the house equal to Gryffindor, where the wizard ID equals 17. Let's run this and see what we get. We look carefully. Before we changed it, the display statement, that first select statement, remember select is only to display. That first select statement is displaying Severus Snape and Slytherin, and then this update statement was executed. So we changed the house to Gryffindor, and then we had a select statement, and that is why we now have another row there saying Severus Snape and Gryffindor. We know that we did it correctly. Right, so question 1. Update Hermione's house to Ravenclaw. Her wizard ID is 10. So the update statement will be update wizard set house equal to single inverted commas Ravenclaw, where wizard ID equals 10. Now take note that 10 does not have any inverted commas around it because it's a number. Ravenclaw does because it's a string. Now we can run this and we won't see any changes because we haven't got our select statement before and after. So let's go and put a select statement. I'm just going to copy that one and put it before this update wizard statement, and then we're going to do the same thing after we've updated. We will have a select statement to display, but obviously we have to show wizard ID number 10, not wizard ID number 17. So I'm going to comment out these. I'm not using them anymore. I've got our new set here. Select statement, and then changes that we made, and then another select statement to show the changes that we made. Run that. And there we see that Hermione Granger used to be Gryffindor, and now she's Ravenclaw. Right. So now we can comment this out. Because we're going to put some new SQL statements in. Question 2. Raise Ron's score by a few points. So we will update wizard. Always update wizard. Wizard is the table name. And then we're going to set score. We want to add maybe 10 points to score to a few. We're going to add a few points to a number. This is how you do it. Set score equal to score plus 3, which means setting the new score is going to be equal to the previous score with 3 added to it. Update wizard says score equal to score plus 3, where now we've got to go and find the primary key for Ron, and he is Ron. There he is. He is number 3. 3, and then we type a semicolon. And when we run that, we're not going to be able to see anything. Okay. Is it scores or score? What is the name of that field? Oh, it's marks. See, I used the column called score, but it's not. It's marks. Marks equal to marks plus 3. Now, if we want to see the changes that we made, we have to display, not so. So I'm going to use a select statement display before I make the changes. Sorry about that. And a select statement after I've made the changes. And it's no point displaying the house. We have to display the marks. So we change house to marks. And take note, I copied and pasted that. And the wizard ID is 3 for Ron. We change that 10 to a 3. And then we can run it and see that. Okay, it's a little bit difficult to see, but there is a 46 there. These marks have been upgraded. 3. Right, comment that out. Question 3. Change all the Slytherin students' marks to 80. Right, Slytherin. Everyone who's Slytherin. So we're going to update wizard set marks equal to 80, where house equals to Slytherin. Take note, Slytherin is in single inverted commas. It's a string. Put a semicolon at the end. Now I don't need to display beforehand. I'm going to display afterwards. I'll say select marks, comma, surname from wizard where house equals Slytherin. So let's run that and see. Oops, got an error. No such column. Surname. Oh, surname, last name. There's no such column called surname. There's a column called last name. We have to double check the spelling of our columns and what they were actually called. So I'm going to run this. So all the people that are in Slytherin, there's only 2, Snape and Malfoy. Is that correct? So Slytherin is only 2. There they are. Surname Snape and Malfoy. And they all both got 80 marks. Right. Question 4. Give everyone with a last name starting with an S 90 points. We're going to use our our percentage sign as a wild card. This is just recapping what we did last time. Update wizard. Set marks equal to 90 where last name like, and then in single inverted commas we use an S, capital S, and a percentage sign. Take note we have to use a like statement because we're using this percentage sign, which is what we call a wild card. And then when we've made that statement, we do need to be able to see our changes that we made. We set all the marks to 90. So I'm going to display the last name and the marks. Where I'll display last name, comma, marks from the wizard table where last name like that. In other words, the last name starting with the letter S, a capital S. So we run that, and there's only 2, Sprout and Snape. Now they have got 90 marks. If we have a look at our table, we see Sprout and Snape. There's only those 2 surnames that begin with an S. Right, so that is